Ah, America, the land of the free, the home of the brave. But I've noticed over the past 41 years of my life that America is also the home to cliches, sayings that really don't make any sense. Here in America, we love to smother our sentences with fluff, our sayings with cheesy goodness oozing out of each carefully scripted paragraph. A cliche is a phrase or a saying that is overused and betrays any original thought, so really it doesn't make any sense. So to demonstrate how dominant cliches are, we're going to try an experiment, okay? So I'm going to start the line, and you'll finish it. And then we'll explore each one and how what we are saying really doesn't make any sense at all. You ready? It's as American as... But here's the thing. Apple pie wasn't invented in America. Apple pie draws Dutch and French influences, and the first published recipe for apple pie was by the British in the late 1300s. Here's the next one. It's raining cats. Animals do fall from the sky in the Bible, but there are no historical records of house pets. I woke up on the wrong side of the... Right. Oh, all of you? Okay. So you may have been a little cranky this morning, but mattresses are made with such precision. And in the United States, our measurements are so exact, so technically there's no right or wrong side of the bed, just right and left. You ready for the next one? When life gives you lemons, you make... That's impossible. Because you need honey or sugar or to make lemonade. The best you'll get is lemon juice. And here's the next one. Live like you are dying. Live like you are dying. Now we know what this expression means, right? People who know they are dying tend to live out their deepest desires. They take trips. They explore the world. They visit family more often. They appreciate every moment, checking off the list of things they've always dreamed of. So tonight, I'd like for us to explore the possibility of shifting that paradigm. And instead of living like we are dying, what if we lived like our lives depended on it? In other words, why are we waiting to do all of the things we've wanted to do? To say all the words we've wanted to speak? Why do we find it so hard? Why do we wait to give of ourselves freely? Why do we wait to live without precondition? Why don't we live like our lives depended on it? Waking up each day with purpose and intention. When I was 17, I volunteered at a shelter for people who were homeless. One of the men in the shelter, his name was Joe. Joe was stricken with terminal illness, and he was admitted to the hospital and later to hospice. And so I'd visit Joe every Monday after school, take the train into the city, up to the west side. We tried to make each other laugh by telling jokes, and Joe would reminisce about his childhood and reflect on becoming and staying homeless most of his adult life. As his condition worsened, he became more vulnerable, opening up to me about his regrets, his life choices, and how he wished he could have spent more time with his 3 children who had become estranged from him. During his final days on earth, Joel's children came to visit. I was there when they hugged and kissed him, when they cried over him, and in an act of reconciliation, told him that they had forgiven him and that they loved him. 3 days before Joe passed away, he gave me an envelope with a note inside. He said, "Young man," that's what he called me. I don't even think he knew my name. He said, "Young man, open this when I'm gone." So for 3 days, I carried that envelope with me wherever I went, fearing that if I left it at home, it would get misplaced. So each night, I'd put it on the nightstand and just stare at it, wondering what the contents of that note was inside. So when I got the call from the hospice ward at the hospital telling me of Joe's death, the first thing I did was open the envelope. Inside, written on a crumpled up napkin, were the words, "Young man, do it while you are here." Why do we wait to live when we are dying? Do it while you're here. Live with purpose and intention. Do it while you're here. Give of yourself to the people who need you most. Do it while you are here. Love yourself and others without precondition. Take advantages of the opportunity you are afforded and create new opportunities. Do it while you are here. Pick up the phone. Make that call you've been putting off for so long. Say, "I love you." Get on a plane. Travel for sadness and for simchas. Do it while you're here. Live like your life depended on it. In this week's Torah portion, Parshat Dvarim, Moses speaks to the Israelites. He tells them that he will not be allowed to enter the Holy Land and that Joshua will succeed him. Moses, in many ways, lived his life as a tortured soul. He's carried the weight of 1,000 worlds on his shoulders. He's argued with God, negotiated with God. He's been hit with despair and grief. And now, seemingly because of a simple mistake, he will not be allowed to enter the place he's been fighting to get to for so many years. But Moses does not speak to his people from a place of regret. He doesn't take a contentious tone. Instead, Moses says the following. See, your God Adonai has placed this land at your disposal. Go up and take possession of it. Do it while you're here. Go and march on. In preparing these remarks, I was reminded of a song by musician Phil Oakes, who writes in his song, "When I'm gone, I won't feel the flowing of time when I'm gone. All the pleasures of love will not be mine when I'm gone. So I guess I'll have to do it while I'm here." On this Shabbat, may we pledge to live life to its fullest. Let us pray for the empathy and the compassion to feel the suffering of others, the courage to celebrate the small victories that propel us through the day. May we all be blessed with the opportunity to live with intention. And at the end of the day, let us rest easy, knowing that we did it while we were here.